KILR Killer Game.
Hello gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer, and welcome back to the tour around the world, somewhat, with propilot 99. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about where we are and where we're going. Alrighty, so we are right here at Quad City, Moline. We're going to be flying across the Mississippi River, and we're going to be flying right here to Iowa City Municipal. So let's see. I don't know if there's a VOR there or not. Just keep in mind this is an old map. Yeah, I guess we can go ahead and use ATC on this one. I don't know. That might help. What we can do, we'll fly over here to Port City, 108.8, and then we'll UnsuitableAk or UnsuitableAk. It looks like UnsuitableAk or UnsuitableAk. Either way, thanks for joining the Killer Gamer channel. You are part of the Killer community. Nice to have you. Just AK. Okay, gotcha. Thanks for joining. Thanks for rating. You are killer awesome. Great channel. Do a lot of classic flight sims here. Also do modern flight sims and other types of stuff. All right, so we're going here to 108.8, and then we're going to be going to Iowa City. So let's see. I would say fly at a heading of 320 after we get to Port City. That should do it. All right, let's go ahead and get into the aircraft here. There is ATC for this. Way back in 98, 99, built-in ATC. We didn't see that until Flight Sim 2002. Yeah, let's go ahead and use that again. Unfortunately, the minute I do a flight plan and get us set up, it automatically moves us to the takeoff runway. I don't like that. Although, let me check. Yeah, see, look at this. Auto taxi to runway. It's unchecked, but it still takes us there anyway, so it is what it is. All right, create flight plan. So we're flying up. We're flying a 172R Skyhawk IFR. I'm going to set it down to 3,000 because they just tend to take us up anyway. Our departure is not Miami. There it is, Moline. And Iowa City. Ooh, what was that one? IOW? Yes, IOW. There you go. It goes ahead and figures out the flight plan for us. However, we're going to adjust this just a tad. We're going to add a waypoint. Not like that, we're not. We've got to change this over here. And now we should be able to add it. There we go. So we're going to be flying over the Mississippi River. That's this right here. And then this river right here. The name of that river escapes me. Every time I fly this route, I keep forgetting. I think it's the Cedar River. I think. because Cedar Rapids is right here. And there is a VOR right there for Iowa, so that's good. That will give us, our co-pilot will tune that in automatically, and we can see how far away we are. We can generate weather. It tends to change things here. We never get clear weather, so that's kind of annoying. That's our flight plan. So you can see it just automatically moves us. So I don't like how that happens. I'm going to go ahead and change the clouds. There we go. And the time, did it change our time? It changed it a little bit. That's okay. I can live with that. All right, we're going to go ahead and get this puppy started here. Watching the chat there. We'll get this turned on. How are we doing on fuel anyway? Here's our fuel flow. I guess maybe we need to turn it on to find out. We're okay. Boy, that sounded horrible. That starter sounded bad. We'll get our lights on. Turn on AV power.
Airport information, Romeo, time 1656, Zulu weather, wind 40 at 2, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 13, 2.9, altimeter 9 feet, landing and departing runway 5.
Did you hear that?
Contact clearance delivery.
She's like,
123.
somewhere in the middle is like, sky clear. Totally different voice.
Advise controller on initial contact. You have information, Romeo. Airport information, Romeo, time 1656, Zulu weather, wind 40 at 2, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 13, 2.9, altitude.
Clearance delivery, this is Cessna 9572 Lima with information. Romeo, request clearance to India, Oscar, Whiskey.
Cessna 9572 Lima, cleared to India, Oscar, Whiskey, via radar vectors to Mike, Zulu, Victor, Romeo, Tango, Yankee, India, Oscar, Whiskey, direct India, Oscar, Whiskey, climate maintained 4000, departure frequency 118.2, squawk 4111.
Climate maintained 4000, squawk 4111, Cessna 72 Lima.
Well, we're holding short of the runway, so.
Ground, Cessna 9572 Lima, request taxi for takeoff.
Cessna 9572 Lima, taxi to runway 5. Hold short of the active.
Taxi at runway 5, hold short, Cessna 72 Lima.
Yep. We're holding short.
Cessna 72 Lima, contact tower on 119.4. Good day.
Contact tower at 119.4, Cessna 72 Lima, good day. Tower at Cessna 9572 Lima, holding short of 5.
Cessna 9572 Lima, taxi into position and hold, runway 5.
Position and hold, runway 5, Cessna 72 Lima.
Come on. Start moving. Here we go.
Cessna 72 Lima, clear for takeoff, runway 5.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 5, Cessna 72 Lima.
We got left brakes and right brakes here on this Cessna. I don't know if that is accurate. I certainly don't remember that on any of the other Cessnas that I've flown. Let's get our direction here. All right. That's our heading that we want to go. It's funny, it's daytime, but it still looks dark.
40 knots. Cessna 85 kilo. Clear to turn right base 45. Cessna 85 kilo.
50 knots. Rotate 60 knots.
Flying right over the Mississippi there. Our flight plan calls for us to head to the Moline. Oh no, actually, sorry, that's the Mississippi right there. Hey everyone, we're going to land right back in Moline again. Hopefully we'll hear some more ATC here. And 8 miles to the Moline Vor, and then we'll be heading to Port City, and then the Iowa City Vor, and landing at the airport. Although it's going to take us around in a traffic pattern, so hopefully soon I will get my retro computer fixed up and we can see this properly with 3D acceleration. the clouds will look a lot nicer.
Cessna 85 Kilo, cleared for the touch and go, runway 5. Cessna 85 Kilo. Cessna 72 Lima, contact departure on 118.2 today.
Contact departure 118.2, Cessna 72 Lima, good day. Departure Cessna 9er 572 Lima.
Cessna 9er 572 Lima, radar contact, proceed direct to Mike Zulu Victor.
Cessna 72 Lima.
It's got us going to Mike Zulu Victor again. Alright, we'll go and turn on the autopilot. Oh, crap. This does not have an altitude hold. I forgot about that. Look at this. There's a button down here in the bottom that you can switch between Fahrenheit and Celsius. Man, that's helpful. How come none of the other planes that I've flown in the other simulators have that? That's helpful. That's useful. Be nice if there was one that would switch between feet and meters, too. For any newcomers to the channel, welcome to the Killer Gamer channel. Glad to have you here. We are flying in ProPilot 99. It's Sierra, although it's a division of Sierra called Dynamics. And we are doing our world tour, although it's a semi-world tour. Just kind of keeping it consistent with the other simulators that I've been doing.
Cessna 72 Lima, contact center on 132.4. Good day.
Contact center 132.4, Cessna 72 Lima.
This is mostly the USA, but there is Western Europe as well. That's the major difference between ProPilot 99 and the original ProPilot. Other than that, they're just
Center,
the same.
Cessna 9er 572 Lima.
Cessna 9er 572 Lima, proceed direct to Romeo Tango Yankee.
Cessna 9er 572 Lima.
Cessna 72 Lima, climb and maintain 6,000.
Climb and maintain 6,000, Cessna 72 Lima.
So did you notice how I set the flight plan? It's like 3,000, but yet they're having us go up to 6,000 anyway. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, this has built-in ATC, but it doesn't work exactly correctly. But it's more than what Microsoft Flight Simulator had by default. Third-party ATC was actually pretty good. Diplexkestrel. X-Plane 8. Yes, I do have X-Plane 8. I have not installed it yet. I don't know if I have the space on my hard drive, but I will check and do my best. I can probably install it. I just don't know how much space it takes. Here it is right here. X-Plane 8. This is the Global Edition, so it's got it's 7 DVD ROMs, so but I don't have to install the entire world, so I can go ahead and I can pick something here. What X-Plane versions do I have? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. 1 through 4 I don't think are available. So if you don't count those, I have them all. Yeah, if you want to see the boxes, I'll go ahead and show those to you. Here's X-Plane 5. Now, Moby, the website Moby, is trying to say that this is X-Plane 6. It's not. The version on here is 5.52. That's X-Plane 5. So, yeah, this is X-Plane 5. The other versions are imports from other countries. This is X-Plane 6 right here. I'm not sure what language this is in. I think it's French or something. Could be German. X-Plane 7 right here. This one's amazing. X-Plane 7 is absolutely amazing. It's the first one that had 3D clouds. Way before P3D. This is dated around 2003. And it is 3D clouds. They actually cast shadows on the ground. Can you believe that? X-Plane 6 had better weather. Like you put in a thunderstorm and stuff and it looks great. For some reason that didn't translate to X-Plane 7. It might be as a result of the graphics though. X-Plane 6 I can play natively on Windows 7 and Windows 10. X-Plane 7 for some odd reason does not work. I have to play it in VMware. That could be a reason why it's not showing correctly. And then I already showed you X-Plane 8. Here's X-Plane 9. Brand new copy, never opened. And here's X-Plane 10. And then I also have the Microsoft flight simulators. I have Microsoft Flight Simulator 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and all the way up. And then I've got SubLogic Flight Simulator 2 for the Commodore 64, for the Commodore Amiga. I do have an Atari ST version, which I haven't really done much with. I did like one flight with it. propilot. Also, Terminal Realities Fly. There's also Sublogic Flight that I also have. And Sublogic, the ATP, Airline Transport Pilot, which I actually pulled that out. Where did I set that? Because I did. Oh, it's sitting right there.
Climb and maintain 6,000, Cessna 72 Lima.
This is a rare copy. Flight Assignment ATP, Airline Transport Pilot, right here. On CD-ROM, it's got USA East and West scenery. I don't have this one installed yet, but I will. I've had some requests. People have been wanting to see that over there on YouTube. And I've been waiting for that particular version. I had it before, but I had a floppy version. And I have the USA East and West already. But that one, when I found it, I'm like, holy crap. So I got it, and I'll be doing a series on that. It will be a USA tour. So it'll start off at Megs, but it won't be following the same flight plan because they're airlines. A lot of these are kind of like short flights between small airports. Not going to quite work too well with airlines, because they're it would be too quick. So it's going to do a relatively different type of flight plan. It'll be similar. I'll be going kind of in the same direction. It's just the airports will have a little bit more distance between them. I have some ideas on what I can do, so. Do I collect them? Yes. Yes, I do. And I fly these with add-ons and expansions. So what you will see is not default, except for this. There's not really any add-ons or expansions for this. We are kind of going off course here. Whoa! What did I do? There we go. That should be the Mississippi River up ahead. Hold on, folks. I'll be right back.
Cessna 72 Lima, climb and maintain 6,000.
Climb and maintain 6,000, Cessna 72 Lima.
All right, I'm back. So that was my wife, my lovely, wonderful wife. She brought me Pizza Hut. She brought me a little Pizza Hut thing here. Yeah, I'm glad Bish brought you all over. I really appreciate that. And I'm glad I can share this with all of you. That was one, I wanted to try. One, I wanted to go back and replay simulators that I had done, and I wanted to relive some old memories. And I started to do videos with it because I wanted to share. I didn't want to keep that to myself. I wanted to share it with others because no one else was doing it. Yeah, they had like video clips and stuff here and there, but no one was actually doing flights from one to another. And so I started off with the Commodore 64 with the videos, and it just kind of grew into what I have now. I started going back and playing simulators I never played before, like Microsoft Flight Simulator 1 and 2, or 3 and 4. I'd not done those before. Because after the Commodore Amiga, when I finally got a PC, I went to Flight Simulator 5.1, and then 98 after that, and then 2000. Didn't do 2002, but when FS9 came out, I'm like, oh man, this is what I've been waiting for. So yeah, I've gone back and I did Flight Simulator 2002. And then the X-Plane series. I started with X-Plane 11. So I didn't do any of the classic ones. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to do the classic ones. But then I just like, you know what? I'm going to go back and do them. Because I know there's a very passionate X-Plane community. Who I think would have loved to have seen these, old flights. And again, nobody else is doing them. So I decided to go ahead and get the old versions and do those, and plus some other simulators that I came across that I definitely hadn't played before, like the propilot and Terminal Reality Fly and Sublogic Flight, originally called Flight Light. Never heard of it before. I just came across it on eBay because I was looking for Sublogic stuff. I do have Flight Unlimited 3. I've not done any videos on it yet. I don't have 1 and 2, but I will be getting them. Combat flight simulators, I don't have. Wasn't really into combat flight simulators. But I probably will get them. Like, I think Microsoft Combat Simulator might be a good one. What flavor of Pizza Hut? I don't know, good question. Well, I know my wife doesn't like pepperoni. I think it's sausage. With ranch. Forgive me for eating in front of you. I know that's rude. Wanted to at least get a little taste. Okay, we should be reaching Port City. And the Iowa City Vor will be next. Penagon. Yep, you missed. You missed the pizza delivery. Yeah, my wife came in and delivered me pizza.
Cessna 72 Lima.
Why? Because my wife is killer awesome. That's why. Apparently that's not the right direction. Oh. I guess it would help if I use the right vor. There we go. Yep. My wife is awesome. She supports what I'm trying to do. She knows that this is something that I love and enjoy, and something that I've been wanting to do for a long time as far as professionally. My YouTube channel has been out for like 7 or 8 years, but I didn't do a whole lot. I just did some videos here and there. I've got a series that I did with my daughter.
Cessna 72 Lima, descend, maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000. Cessna 72 Lima.
And then I started to pick up the videos a couple of years ago. But this year, 2020, towards the end of last year, of course I had no idea about the pandemic, but I said to myself, I want 2020 to be a big year for KILR TV. And so I came up with different series that I wanted to work with, additions to other series. And I wanted to get it arranged to where I have content coming out every day of the week. So every day of the week is a different theme on my KILR TV YouTube channel. And then, I mean, I knew about Twitch, but I hadn't tried anything with it. But I knew that that was going to be an important thing too. I started with Twitch in February, so this is my first year streaming on Twitch. And I started off doing the classic flight simulators, and I didn't really have too much of a game plan starting off, but then I started thinking to myself, why not carry over the themes that I've got from KILR TV over here to Twitch? So like Monday is Minecraft Monday, and Wednesday is whatever Wednesday, Thursday is Throwback Thursday, Friday is Flight Simulator Friday, so here you go. Saturday is Sim Saturday. You can kind of see where I can do a lot of flight simulation there, right? Throwback Thursday, Flight Simulator Friday, whatever Wednesday, Sim Saturday. So I got an opportunity to do quite a bit of Sims there. But Sim Saturday would also be like The Sims, Euro Truck Simulator, American Truck Simulator, a bunch of other stuff. And then Sunday is Sci-Fi Fantasy Sunday. So RPG games, sci-fi games, the like. Thank you, Penagon. I appreciate that. You guys, you all mean a lot to me. You really do, and I love the engagement. I learn a lot from you. I really do. And you know, you're all over the world. All the different cultures. It allows me to get out there and meet a lot of people. Maybe not face to face, but you know, I get to meet you, and I get to learn different points of view and opinions, and it makes me a better person. It makes me more well-rounded.
572 Lima, inbound for landing.
I don't mean that from a weight perspective, because I got a little too much round, which pizza doesn't help. Pizza does not help with the well-roundedness, but I am working on it. I do have a Patreon account, and for Tier 2 subscribers, I have an exclusive weekly vlog series. So if you want to learn a little bit more about the Killer Gamer, I have an exclusive series there on Patreon. No pressure. No pressure. I've got some other ideas, and I'll work on that on there too. I want to work on some more exclusive series content. Go above and beyond. But I know times like these, not everybody can afford something like that. Especially if you're donating to several different channels. I totally get it. You know, it's like subscribing to streaming services. Like, people can't sit there and afford Disney Plus and Netflix and Hulu and CBS All Access. You know, that's a lot. That's a lot of stuff. And, you know, if you're supporting, you know, other streamers and stuff, you can only donate so much. And so, you know, I totally get that. But I still provide a lot of content, a lot of quality content for all of you, for everyone. So. Yep, and that's the reason why I want to jump on this quickly. The announcement for 2020 it came out of nowhere. For one, when they first announced that they were going to do it, I was kind of like, whoa, what? And I was like everyone else, okay, is this really going to be a flight simulator? And then when it showed like it really is, of course I got excited. But the recent announcement that it's coming out in August, I'm like, whoa! I didn't think they were that close to releasing it. So I knew it was going to be important for my viewers who are going to want to see that. I know some of you are going to be flying it yourself. But then there's probably several of you out there that are like, you know what? I don't have the money to fly that. Or I don't have the system to fly it. Or you may be thinking, you know what? I got too much invested in X-Plane or Prepared. And I really can't afford, you know, another simulator. All very understandable reasons. And that's another reason why I want to do the simulator. So that way you all get to see these flights. And I will be doing flights to small airports and stuff. But also, the other awesome thing is the channel points that we have here. We call them killer points. So the more you watch, the more points that you earn. And you can redeem those for cool things, like a 2-hour flight from one location to another location. So if you wanted to see a flight that was done from, you know, your hometown to, you know, another location on Flight Simulator 2020, redeem the points and you got it. So the KILR points is a way for you, the viewers, to get involved with the channel, and have some influence on the types of stuff that you get to see. And just because I'll be getting Flight Sim 2020 does not mean that'll be the end to the classic ones. We will still be doing the classic simulators, so no need to worry. The show will go on, as they say. Yeah, I'm not just biding my time until Flight Simulator 2020 comes out. I have a lot of stuff to keep me busy, and I have a blast playing these old simulators. And I've been asked before which one's my favorite, and I cannot honestly answer that question. I can tell you which ones had the most impact, but as far as which one's my favorite, I like them all. I like them all for different reasons. Each one of them has something special that I like about it. And let's say I can relate that to Doctor Who, for example. I'm a Doctor Who fan. I like all of the Doctors for different reasons, going all the way back to William Hartnell, the first Doctor. And I don't care what Chris Chibnall was trying to do on the last episode. William Hartnell will always be the first Doctor. I don't agree with them changing the lore and all that stuff. We won't get into that. William Hartnell is the first Doctor, as far as I'm concerned. If it wasn't for him, there wouldn't be a Doctor Who. But yeah, from him all the way to Peter Capaldi. All right, I got to say I like him. Peter Capaldi was great. And with, hey, Jodie Whittaker, there are some things with Jodie Whittaker that I do like. Her first year wasn't that bad. I did enjoy the first year with Jodie Whittaker. It was different, and I liked that. I liked the fact that it was different. I did not like the second year, though. The only episode I liked from the second year with Jodie Whittaker was the Nikola Tesla episode. That one felt like Doctor Who right there. That felt like a classic episode. I really enjoyed that one. But yeah, so with all the Doctors in Doctor Who, I like them all. I like them all for different reasons. The one that I was most interested in seeing was Colin Baker, the Sixth Doctor. One, he's got the most craziest outfit out of them all. That's always intrigued me. And also, he was one of the Doctors that people liked the least, which just made me more curious. And I like Colin Baker. I like his Doctor. His Doctor kind of reminds me of a cross between Nine, Christopher Eccleston, and Peter Capaldi. The Sixth Doctor was just brash and very direct. And I liked that. It was a nice little change. And his version of the Doctor did grow. His version did grow and develop. Unfortunately, he only had 2 years, and so they didn't have much there to develop. But from what I understand, the novels, the audio dramas, have really helped to flesh out his version of the Doctor. I don't have those audio dramas, but that's what I understand. I'm kind of wondering if we're lost. Maybe not yet. We're still heading towards the Iowa VOR, which is close to the airport. Would I fly on a Classic? Yes, I would. If I have it, yeah, I would. I mean, hey, Classic, Commodore 64, Flight Simulator 1. What do I think about propilot? I like propilot. I think it's got some things that, for the time, it has some great qualities to it that Flight Simulator 98 didn't have. Like the default ATC. I'm going to take a guess and say that the Iowa airport is over here in this direction. I'm going to tune in. Huh. Look at this. On the transponder, it's got flight level. I wonder if I can use the altitude here. Well, it doesn't really say. I'm going to tune into Port City. That's nav 1 right there. I want to make sure I'm landing at the right airport. Because Cedar Rapids is very close. Sorry, right-clicked. Ah, nav 2! Not doing anything. That's the ADF. There's a way to change that. Cessna Skyhawk 172. Alright, come on. How do you change that? Okay, well, that's not it there. Where's the nav? Radios. Adjust nav gauge. Swap nat, no. Toggle ADF nav to gauge, alt N. There we go. Huh. There's no needle. Oh no! Are we too far away from Port City? I think we're heading off in a pretty far direction here. We're taking the scenic route. 117.6 is Cedar Rapids. Let's tune that in. Let's get our bearings here. Because apparently ATC is just taking us who knows where. 117.6. That's not tuning in either. Where in the heck are we? We appear to be lost. Let's head back east. If we head back east, we should at least get back to Illinois. We're somewhere in Iowa. John, where are we off to? Who knows? Yeah, I know. Quality manuals, right? Yeah, John, we're lost at the moment. Because ATC directed us, but didn't give any course as far as which way to go. And there is no option on the ATC to ask. It's just kind of automatic. So I'm currently trying to find a VOR that is close to give us a reference on where we are. We're going up and down. I can't get our altitude hold steady. I'm going to try Waterloo 112.20. Holy smokes, that's not tuning in either. I see an airport up there. Maybe that's Cedar Rapids. Nope. I'll try that. On the map that I'm using, it's 117.6, but keep in mind that dates back to Flight Simulator 2. Let's try 114.1. Boom! There we go. 17 miles. Alright, so are we north of it? My goodness. Yeah, we flew north of it. I wonder why Waterloo didn't tune in. Wait, wait, wait. That's away. That's not two. Okay, that airport over there may be Iowa City. No. No, it's not. Never mind. That's not in the right direction. No, wait, 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 wait. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, hold on. We're about to make a landing here. Not what we want to do. Alright, this autopilot is messing up here. Huh. We no longer have distance for Cedar Rapids. We got some weird stuff going on here. Iowa City's got 2 runways, though. I think. No, I think it's got 3. .2. If I can change it. That's 115. Okay. Iowa City, 116. That did something. Okay, heading of 340. Whoops. Would take... No, no it wouldn't. Hold on, guys. I'm getting a little confused here. I need more altitude. I can't see anything from this height. That might be... That might be Iowa City. .10 Cedar Rapids. So we're 7 miles, but it's... Man, we got some weird stuff going on here. What the heck? We'll figure this out here. I want to land at the right airport. I think this might be it. I've got Port City tuned in on nav 2, and it's 23 miles. I think that's about right. Oh yeah, Iowa City's not near the river. That's right, Cedar Rapids is near the river. I think that's it. I think that is Iowa City Municipal. Yeah, this is the 737, didn't you know? I paid $90 for this aircraft. It was worth it. Okay, if Cedar Rapids is 114.10 and it's 18 miles away, then this is definitely Iowa City. I think we'll be safe to land here. I'm going to need to pass it and come back around. It's in here! Yeah, cool, I'm glad you're here. I was hoping you'd show up. Yes, this is propilot. Propilot 99. I got the picture of the box right below me. And here's the real deal. Right here. Now, propilot 99, the original propilot is propilot 98. This is not much different. propilot 99 is practically a patched version of propilot 98 with Western Europe scenery is all it is. Other than that, it is like pretty much identical. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad you're here. We are not done yet with the flights. I am currently recording episodes for the World Tour for my YouTube channel. And by the way, I do shout outs. Well, I put it in the description. I guess that's a shout out. So for those that join me on the stream, I list out your names in the description section of those videos. I think about the only one I'm not going to be able to do was yesterday when I got hit with 97 people. That's going to be a relatively long list. I'll do what I can. I'll look back at my previous stream because it's got all the chat, and I'll try to get as many of the names as I can. I'm going to be honest with you. When all of you came over, that just blew my mind. I had never had anything like that. I wasn't even sure if anything like that. I've had raids before. As a matter of fact, Maverick. I'm sure you all know about Maverick 104th. He raided the channel and brought his viewers over. But yesterday was the most I ever had. And my jump up in followers was more than what I've had. So I was very humbled by the experience. I was just like, wow. I was like, this is so cool. Alright, I need some more altitude here, but let's get some flaps down here. I think we'll be able to land. I got 3 runways to choose from. I should be able to find one. How many people joined the raid? Well, I already had some of my viewers with me at the time, but after the raid, there was like 97. I had 97 people. I was 3 away from my next achievement, which is 100 viewers on at the same time. But I did make a new achievement yesterday, and it's where I've got 20 people talking at the same time. And I was close to the one after that. I was like a total of 23, and the next achievement is 25, so I was like really close. It'll come. I think it'll come in time. I mentioned before that my viewer base is increasing slowly but steadily. Yesterday was a jump. Yesterday was a big jump. Why is this airport looking weird? I think this is right. Okay, this might be a scary landing here. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, I know the speed is high, but that's never stopped us before. That's never stopped us. See? We can do this. Fly low, 87. Glad to see you again. I don't think we have any taxiways here. So we'll go ahead and do what I usually do on the classic Sims. We'll go ahead and park over here in the corner. All right, so here we are in Iowa City. After getting lost, hey, we took the scenic route. Think positively. We took the scenic route. And I'm hoping that you enjoyed this video, this flight. If so, please click that like button. Helps me out, helps the channel out, especially when you leave comments and share the video. It works with that whole algorithm thing with YouTube. So that way other people have a better chance of being able to see these videos, in their feeds. And if you're new here, subscribe and ring that notification bell so that way you get notified of future flight simulation content, which I have uploaded weekly, on a weekly basis. All kinds of content, from the old stuff to the latest stuff. And you're here because of flight simulation, I'm assuming. So click that subscribe button. It's a good thing. And another good thing is if you would like to join me live on these flights, head on over to Twitch. I do some live streaming over there. Oftentimes I will live stream the episodes that I'm recording. And you get to be part of the show when you do that. Just like what you saw in this video. So I was live streaming as I was recording. And hey, you can be a part of that too. Love to have you there. And then Instagram, if you'd like to see pictures and photos of projects and stuff that I'm working on behind the scenes, allows you to take a little peek behind the magic curtain to see what it is that I happen to be up to. What am I cooking? What am I doing? Yeah, Instagram. Go check that out. Twitter, official KILR news and announcements, allows me to communicate with you folks, let you know when it is that I happen to be going online with streaming, giving you an announcement of a video that I just happened to upload. Yeah, you'll get notified of it, but also, sometimes I will make a notification on Twitter, Twitter, just to say, hey, check out this video, just to kind of, get you all's attention. So yeah, I'm not going to do that with everything. That would just be too much spam. But yeah, so it's just a way for me to be able to communicate with you. And also I do retweets of things that I think you might find interesting. And then Snapchat, just for silly old fun whenever I happen to do something with it. And Patreon, for those of you who like what it is that I'm doing and would like to support me. I greatly appreciate it. Anything that you're willing to do really helps me out. This is what I do. This is my thing. In return for your generosity, you get something in return. There are different tier levels, different bonuses and rewards that you can earn, exclusive content that you can get access to. So please check that out. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it. And I will see you on the next leg of our exciting journey. Have a killer awesome day.